Good morning, family. How are you? These days are just zooming by. Today is the 19th of the month. So today we will be reading Proverbs 19. The fear of the Lord leads to life. Better is the poor who walks in his integrity than one who is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Also, it is not good for a soul to be without knowledge, and he sins who hastens with his feet. The foolishness of a man twists his way, and his heart frets against the Lord. Wealth makes many friends, but the poor is separated from his friend. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who speaks lies will not escape. Many entreat the favor of the nobility, and every man is a friend to one who gives gifts. All the brothers of the poor hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He may pursue them with words, yet they abandon him. He who gets wisdom loves his own soul. He who keeps understanding will find good. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who speaks lies shall perish. Luxury is not fitting for a fool, much less for a servant to rule over princes. The discretion of a man makes him slow to anger, and his glory is to overlook a transgression. The king's wrath is like the roaring of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. A foolish son is the ruin of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dripping. Houses and riches are an inheritance from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Laziness casts one into a deep sleep, and an idle person will suffer hunger. He who keeps the commandments keeps his soul, but he who is careless of his ways will die. He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord, and he will pay back what he has given. Chasten your son while there is hope, and do not set your heart on his destruction. A man of great wrath will suffer punishment, for if you rescue him, you will have to do it again. Listen to counsel and receive instruction, that you may be wise in your latter days. There are many plans in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the Lord's counsel, that will stand. What is destined in a man is kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord leads to life, and he who has it will abide in satisfaction. He will not be visited with evil. A lazy man buries his hands in the bowl and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Strike a scoffer, and the simple will become wary. Rebuke one who has understanding, and he will discern knowledge. He who mistreats his father and chases away his mother is a son who causes shame and brings reproach. Cease listening to instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. A disreputable witness scorns justice, and the mouth of the wicked devours iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scoffers, and beatings for the backs of fools. That's a tough one. Okay, let's see what we have here. The overview. Proverbs 19 is a collection of wisdom sayings contrasting the outcomes of wise, righteous living with foolish behavior, with a specific focus on character, wealth, relationship, and trusting in God's sovereignty. Here are the key themes and best known verses from this chapter. The core themes: integrity versus wealth. Having a strong moral character and honesty is far more valuable than being wealthy but foolish. Human folly and blame. People often cause their own problems through foolish decisions, but then unfairly blame God for their misfortunes. Relationships and kindness. Wealth attracts many fake friends, but being generous to the poor is viewed as making an investment in God's kingdom. Discipline and control. Those who are patient, control their temper, and accept correction will find success and wisdom. Here are some famous verses and their meanings. Proverbs 19:1. Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than he who is perverse in his lips and is a fool. The meaning: it is always better to be poor and honest than to compromise your morals for wealth and success. Yes. Proverbs 19:3. The foolishness of a man twists his way, and his heart frets against the Lord. The meaning: fools ruin their own lives through bad choices, but they often project their anger onto God instead of taking responsibility for their own actions. Proverbs 19, verse 14. House and wealth are an inheritance from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. The meaning: while a parent can pass down physical wealth and property, a wise, sensible, and capable spouse is a unique and invaluable blessing directly from God. Proverbs 19:17. He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord, and he will pay back what he has given. The meaning: God takes personal note of how we treat the destitute. Generosity to the needy is viewed by God as a loan that He guarantees will be rewarded. And the last one, Proverbs 19, verse 21. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. Meaning, while it is important to make goals and plans, ultimately, God's sovereign will and direction will always succeed over human intention. I really, I hope you're enjoying these meanings and explanations and how to apply them to our lives. Um, it's helping me understand more because when things are kind of written in poetry ish way, I don't fully understand it all the time. So I appreciate finding these meanings. So I hope they're helping you as well. And we will be back with Proverbs 20. God bless you.